Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Drama Area. In this video I will show you all the films of Gong Yoo, but before we start don't forget to support me and subscribe to my YouTube channel. His first film is My Tutor Friend. The film is released on February 7, 2003, of 1 hour 50 minutes duration, and Gong Yoo played the support role as Lee Jong-soo. The film is about Soo-won is a sophomore in college, and she works part-time as a tutor to cover her tuition since her father lost his job and started a small chicken eatery. It's been only 7 days since she started teaching her new student, and already she's been sacked. No tutoring, no tuition, declares her mother to make sure she understands she has no choice. So Soo-won is back on the market and meets her next challenge, the impossible, the unconquerable and the unreformable Jiyoung. Soo-won is determined not to lose this job since she doesn't want to disappoint her mom. And from then on, things start happening one after another. His second film is Spy Girl. The film is released on January 30, 2004, of 1 hour 40 minutes duration, and Gong Yoo played the main role as Choi Go-bong. The film is about Go-bong has a huge crush on Jae-soon, who works at a fast food restaurant. He puts her photo on their internet and she becomes the hottest girl in town. But she is frustrated because she is a spy from North Korea to catch a betrayer. His film number 3 is Superstar Mr. Gam. The film is released on September 17, 2004, of 1 hour 55 minutes duration, and Gong Yoo played the main role as Park Chol-soo. The film is about 1982. It's the first year of Korea's pro baseball league. Kim So-young is able to join the team just because the semi-superstars don't have any left-handed pitcher. Unlike its name, Superstars, Semi is the last-placed team in the league. So-young never becomes an ace but throws as a mop-up relief pitcher in losing games. Nobody would expect him to win a game. Then one day, the perfect chance arrives for So-young. It's a game with the best team in the league, the OB Bears. OB's ace pitcher Park Chol-soo is about to win his 20th consecutive game. No other pitcher in Semi wants to go up against Park's winning streak. This is the last and the first chance in his life for So-young to be an ace. Just once. Just one game. Will a dream come true for Kim So-young? His film number 4 is S Diary. The film is released on October 22, 2004, of 1 hour 46 minutes duration, and Gong Yoo played the support role as Yoon. The film is about, on a dreary day, Ji-na gets laid off by her boyfriend with the final note that he was only interested in making love to her but not in a lasting relationship. This triggers the girl's curiosity about whether her past 3 lovers were also only after her favors. As a result, Ji-na checks back on her previous boyfriends, including Ko Hye-yeon, an advocate of strong religious beliefs, macho college lover Jang Seobok, and inexperienced Yoon, who makes a living as wandering artist. Will Ji-na's emotional journey be rewarded with sincere answers from her old admirers? Find O. His film number 5 is She's on Duty. The film is released on March 17, 2005, of 1 hour 52 minutes duration, and Gong Yoo played the main role as Gang No-young. The film is about Detective Chun Jae-in thinks that she is about to break a huge child prostitution ring, but when she finds that she has really ruined a much higher-level undercover operation, she is embarrassed and humiliated. Despite this, an important new mission arises that requires her unique talents, that is her ability to dress up and convince as a schoolgirl. She must go undercover once again, this time in a school, under the pretense of being a new student so that she can ensure the safety of the daughter of an important mafia witness that the police want to locate. Before long she finds her math skills challenged, her fighting skills honed on the school bullies, and her heart melted by a fellow student. But will she be able to stay focused on the mission, capture the bad guys and save the day? His film number 6 is Like a Dragon. The film is released on March 3, 2007, of 1 hour 50 minutes duration, and Gong Yoo played the support role as Park. The film is about, in the sweltering heat of Tokyo summer, the night begins with a hapless bank robbery and the disappearance of 10 million yen belonging to the Tojo gang. Meanwhile, Yakuza Majima Goro, decked in a gold suit and with more than a few screws loose, is out to fight rival gangster Kiryu Kazuma. The somber and seemingly indestructible Kiryu, however, has just left his gang and has in tow a little girl, whose mother he is trying to track down. In another part of Shinjuku, Satori and his girlfriend decide to start holding up stores for fun, and mysterious Korean hitman Park haunts the rooftops looking to off the culprit behind the bank robbery. As the night passes, Majima and Kiryu cross paths repeatedly, in a series of increasingly bloody and bombastic standoffs that bring them straight to the top of the Millennium Tower. His film number 7 is Finding Mr. Destiny. The film is released on December 9, 2010, of 1 hour 52 minutes duration, and Gong Yoo played the main role as Han Gi-jun. The film is about a woman named Seo Ji-woo traveled to India and met her first true love Kim Jong-ok. Since that time Ji-woo can't forget her first love. She then turns to the company, which is called Finding Your First True Love Company, to help track down Kim Jong-ok. Han Gi-jun started Finding Your First True Love Company, and he takes on Seo Ji-woo as the company's first client. The pair travel all over Korea to find Seo Ji-woo's first love and amp. In the process Han Gi-jun finds himself falling in love with his first client. His film number 8 is Silenced. The film is released on September 22, 2011, of 2 hours 5 minutes duration, and Gong Yoo played the main role as Kang In-ho. The film is about Kang In-ho is the newly appointed art teacher at Gwangju Inwa School, a school for hearing impaired children. He is excited to teach his new students, yet the children are aloof and distant, trying to avoid running into him as much as possible. When the children finally open up, In-ho faces the shocking and ugly truth about the school and what the students have been enduring in secret. His film number 9 is The Suspect. The film is released on December 24, 2013, of 2 hours 18 minutes duration, and Gong Yoo played the main role as Ji Dong-chul. The film is about Dong-chul was the best special field agent in North Korea, but he's abandoned by his government during a mission. While on the run, he looks for his wife and child, who were sold as slaves to China, only to discover their corpses. He soon finds out that his calling was behind the killing and defects to the south in search of his nemesis. He looks for him during the day, and works as a temp driver at night and as a personal driver for Chairman Park. One night the chairman is attacked and killed by an assassin, but not before handing over a pair of glasses to Dong-chul. He is now on the run again, accused of the chairman's murder by the intelligence service, while trying to uncover the secret contained inside the glasses. His film number 10 is A Man and a Woman. The film is released on February 25, 2016, of 1 hour 55 minutes duration, and Gong Yoo played the main role as Jiyoung. The film is about Sangmin comes to Finland to send her autistic son to a special camp. She feels so alienated in snow-covered white Helsinki. Jiyoung is an architect working in Finland on dispatch duty. His family is not so perfect either, with a daughter having depression and a mentally unstable wife. The two meet for the first time at the gathering point of this special camp. They get to have a short trip to the camp together in silence but start to feel comfortable and connected to each other. On their way back to Helsinki, with the road blocked from heavy snow, Sangmin and Jiyoung are isolated in a cabin by the forest and lake. Carried away by irresistible passion, they spend a night together. But the next day, they go separate ways without asking each other's names. His film number 11 is Train to Busan. The film is released on July 20, 2016, of 1 hour 58 minutes duration, and Gong Yoo played the main role as Seobok. The film is about Seobok, his estranged daughter Suan, and other passengers become trapped on a KTX train, high-speed train, heading from Seoul to Busan during a disastrous virus outbreak in South Korea. His film number 13 is The Age of Shadows. The film is released on September 7, 2016, of 2 hours 20 minutes duration, and Gong Yoo played the main role as Kim Woo-jin. The film is about Lee Jung-chul's connections to the Korean independence movement, but he now works as a police officer for the Japanese Occupation Forces. He receives an order to take down the leaders of the Heroic Corps, an anti-Japanese resistance organization. But while Lee wants to keep his favorable position with the Japanese, he begins to question himself while chasing Kim Jin-ok, a key resistance fighter who used to be his classmate. Then Lee meets art dealer Kim Woo-jin, whom he suspects is the regional leader of the group, and whose antique shop is a front for a scheme to smuggle explosives from Shanghai into Seoul. Both men are well aware of each other's true identities and intentions, but get closer to each other seeking out more information. Jung Chae-san, the leader of the Heroic Corps, wants to turn Lee, all while Lee is being hounded and watched by the suspicious officer Hashimoto. Conflicted over duty and loyalty, Lee knows he could become a traitor or ally to either side. His film number 13 is Kim Jiyoung, born 1982. The film is released on October 23, 2019, of 2 hours 0 minute duration, and Gong Yoo played the main role as Jung Dae-hyun. The film is about Kim Jiyoung has one of the most common female names for people her age. She works at a PR agency. Kim Jiyoung gets married and has a daughter. So she can raise her daughter, Kim Jiyoung quits her job. She leads an ordinary life up to this point. Suddenly, Kim Jiyoung begins to talk like her mother, her older sister and other people. She seems possessed by other people. What happened to her? His film number 14 is Seobok. The film is released on April 15, 2021, of 1 hour 54 minutes duration, and Gong Yoo played the main role as Min Gi-hyun. The film is about former intelligence agent Ki-hyun encounters the first ever genetically mutated human clone, Seobok, who holds the secret to eternal life. For his final mission, Ki-hyun is responsible for Seobok's safe journey. They become embroiled in dangerous situations, as several forces desire the clone to suit their own agendas. Thanks for watching guys, I hope you loved the video, see you in the next one, bye bye.